Patong Beach on Phuket Island is a very popular destination, especially at night. We made our way up here in order to show you around a little bit.
It's actually our first time here, and so we're going to be exploring as we show you. We're excited about it though.
Let's go take a look. We're Cindy and Eddie.
And this is Squeeze the Day.
The first place we want to talk about is Bangla Road.
It's right behind us here.
Which happens to be right in the center of the beach. So it's a really convenient place to get started. Let's take a quick walk down here and see what we can find out about it. The first thing to note is that there's a lot of music, which means there's going to be lots of bars, lots of shopping, and lots of people trying to sell you stuff.
We recommend taking your time if you're walking along the street. You can see that some people look like they're in a little bit of a hurry, but that's because they know what they're looking for and are on their way to a specific place.
We're new, so we're kind of going casually along the street, as are a couple of other patrons, which only gives restaurants and shop owners more opportunity to ask us to come inside and purchase their goods and services.
And as we walk along, we get to enjoy little snippets of live music.
As we're walking down the street, it seems like every bar is in competition to see who can be the loudest with their music. They have a couple of live bands, which is pretty impressive. Considering the number of live bands per bar, it's awesome. The bars that don't have live bands have their music cranked up, so it's an enjoyable place to be. And as you can see, it's definitely very busy.
But it looks like they're just getting started. It's only about 7 o'clock at night, so it's not very late yet.
We got a lot to go. We opted to stay on this street since we're a block up and following traffic, just so we can take a look at that and see what else is here. This is a good spot if you want to go and get a tuk-tuk. They're all over the place, so if you need a ride, this is the side of the town that you want to be on.
You can also find shopping malls and shopping centers on this side of town if you wanted any one of those.
Definitely a good place if you wanted to get a taxi, tuk-tuk, or get away from the beach for a little bit, but that's about it. The block stretches pretty far, so we're going to return back to the beach side, keep exploring that area. Plus, we need to stop and get some food at some point, so we're going to see if we can find something delicious. We turn left to head south because that's the direction we're actually staying. So we've got a little bit to go, and we're going to keep looking around. Of course, this is a touristy area, so you know the prices of food is going to be a little bit higher. However, we are noticing that the prices of beer seems to be a little bit lower, just so you know.
We tried to get a good shot of the beach side of town so we could show you how busy it is right now, but unfortunately, I couldn't hold the camera up that high and keep it still. However, we did hear some fireworks and wanted to check that out.
We just got back from being over across towards the beach. We heard some fireworks and we wanted to share them with you.
We do see a couple of food places, but nothing in particular that we're actually wanting. We wanted something a little bit.
We're still looking.
Yeah, we're just, nothing has quite hit our fancy, and I'm going to try and watch my feet as I'm walking because I just tripped. Almost.
Such a
We also started to notice that not only was the price of food starting to come down a little bit, so it became a little more affordable, but the beach itself was not quite as abandoned as we might have believed it would have been with it being this dark out. In fact, as it turns out, you have a section that's bright enough that there are people playing beach volleyball.
We haven't haven't been out here during the day, but at night you can see that the beach is pretty spectacular, very busy. And we're guessing it's probably about the same during the day just because of the crowds. Of course, you can always get your picture with a giant lizard. I think that was an iguana. He already took off, but I believe that they require payment for pictures. You can hold the iguana, it'll sit on your shoulder, which the gentleman was doing, which is actually pretty cool. If you feel like having an iguana sit on you, do it.
To each their own.
Waking up to wave sleep.
Looks like you can find live music all over the place here on the beach. Yeah, we'll walk down there. Along the way, we came across the Chino Yard, which looks interesting and might actually have something for us to eat. It definitely looks like it has a lot of food.
We'll show you now.
They have 10 dumplings for 100 baht, which is a good price. We're gonna try those out. And then there's seats, so we're gonna sit right here.
They come with 2 sauces, a soy sauce and a sweet chili pepper sauce. And we got my chopsticks. I'm gonna go in for one of them. We don't know where they are.
We kind of just had them mix them up.
Pork and a vegetarian one. So good.
Awesome. My turn. It's really good. Those are super crispy. It was certainly delicious, and it's really quiet, peaceful.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Those dumplings are great. You gotta come here and try them.
Now we're here at what is called Kamala Beach. So there is a lifeguard station, which implies that there's an actual lifeguard that comes on duty probably during the day because they're not there right now. That's good to know for future reference when we're going to come out here during the day and relax and swim and all the fun things that you guys are missing out on right now. This is another area that has definitely gotten very loud. I think it's kind of fun to just walk along here. We turned left back there because we are going to the next place where we want to show you in our next video.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And stay tuned as we continue to travel around Phuket, Thailand, and the rest of the world.
If music is still too loud, that was a better backdrop. If you've made it this far, the cars. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And stay tuned as we continue.
Gosh. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. There's music.
Great.
If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
And stay tuned as we continue to travel around Phuket, Thailand, and the rest of the world. One thing Thailand is definitely known for is their shopping. You can imagine, you go into some areas, they're massive. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so that you can continue to follow along with us as we continue on this adventure.
And as always, squeeze the day and be well.